Hi guys, welcome to TV and Film Middle School Camp. I'm super excited to spend some time with y'all. To get us started though, I wanted to give you a little bit of background of how I became certified to teach, and then some information about our industry in television and film, and a little bit about our program. So I'm going to share my screen and kind of show you some different things to help you see what our industry has to offer. So, like I said, this is for the TV and Film Middle School Camp. My name is Miss Kay, and I have been doing video production since I was a high school student. I graduated from Dominion Middle School, so I'm a Columbus City school grad also. And after high school, I went to Elon University down in North Carolina, where I double majored in broadcast communications and sport management because I knew I wanted to go into sports video. Later in my career, I earned a master's degree in marketing communications from West Virginia University, and I've recently received a master's in education from Ohio State. And all those degrees I use together every day when I'm teaching my students. A little bit about my work history. Like I said, I started when I was 15 working for Ohio State as a volunteer video intern. My focus was at the big arena videos. So if you've ever gone to a sporting event like the picture here, you can see that that's what I specialized in. And I continued that to be my specialty throughout my career until I became a teacher. So like I said, I started at Ohio State doing video for their sports department when I was 15. I did that all the way through college as well. When I went to college, I worked on our ESPN crew for Elon. I also started some sports breakdown video for the coaches. While I was at Elon, I also did an internship with NBC Olympics over in Italy, where I was working as an intern for the Olympics with Bob Costas and Jay Leno. Right after college, I graduated and I went to go work as the video producer for Old Dominion University. I coordinated all of their sports video for basketball and football, as well as concerts and events in the arena. After Old Dominion, I went to work for Bradley University, where I started their whole sports video production program. We streamed live events for soccer, softball, baseball, volleyball, basketball. And then we also had video board shows for basketball and volleyball. And then I did a short stint with the Big South Conference office, helping them set up their video production and video streaming. When I was at the Big South Conference is when I got the phone call asking if I'd be interested in taking this job as the television and film teacher at Fort Hays, and I very quickly said, yes, please. There are a lot of jobs in this industry, and so it's important for you to know that you can take lots of different routes. You could do the route most people think of as like camera operator. You could be a graphic designer. You could be a technical director. A technical director is the person that pushes the buttons that makes the show live for everybody else. You could go into communications law and represent not only the talent, but also the organizations and copyrights of the various shows. You could be an audio engineer. As an audio engineer, you would learn how to mix audio from a variety of sources and sync that audio in with the video during the live productions. You could go into screenwriting or copy editing. So as a screenwriter, you would write short films. You would write scripting for commercials. You could write scripting for public service announcements, all different avenues that way. You could also be a video editor. So the video editors take the footage from the camera operators and work with the producers and directors to edit all that video together. You could be the director or the producer. So the nice thing about being a director and a producer is you get to be in charge. So if you like to tell people kind of what to do, and you like to bring your images to life and your ideas to life, then maybe being a director or producer is right for you. There's also a lighting engineer, where you would design the lights for different sets and different shows. A lot of lighting engineers travel, so you could be the lighting engineer for your favorite artist or for a traveling show like Cirque du Soleil. You could also be a lighting engineer that lights sets, like lights the sets at NBC or lights the sets at various colleges and universities. You could also be what's called a grip or a utility. These are kind of the people that do it all. They're there to support the camera operators. They're there to support the directors. They're there to support the lighting engineers and the sound engineers. So their job is to help and do what it needs to be done. And those are just a few of the many, many jobs you could pursue in this industry. How to get a job in the industry kind of has two routes. So the first route that you could go is the freelance route. The freelance route, what's neat about that is you don't necessarily have to go to college, and you get to kind of just start working right away. The thing about freelance to keep in mind is it is a hard route to go. The pay is good, but you are constantly going job to job. And if you're not good with managing your budget or managing your time, you could have periods of time where you don't get a paycheck. As a freelancer, you also don't have the benefit of having insurance or a retirement plan. So you have to do all that planning yourself. So the pay's a little better and you don't need college, but it takes a lot more focus. You would start in freelance as a utility or a grip, and that is typically done for free at the beginning. Our industry is one where you have to earn your stripes, meaning you have to start from the bottom and work your way up. Once you've earned a little bit of a reputation as a good grip, a good utility, then you can become a paid utility or a paid grip. This would make you one step higher on the reins. So you could become a paid grip or a paid utility. Then from there, you kind of work your way up to being a paid camera operator, or an A2, which is like an assistant audio person, or a assistant producer, where you're there to support the producer. You could become the audio assistant. And then you just kind of keep working your way up. As you work your way up the ladder in freelance, increases your amount of money you're paid. So if you work your way up to be a technical director, you're going to get paid substantially more than you would as a utility or a grip. So that is one route. The other route is the route I chose to go, and that's the full-time route. So the benefits of having a full-time job is that you get health insurance, you get a retirement plan, you know what your paycheck's going to be every 2 weeks. The downside is you do tend to get paid a little bit less. And a lot of times you're paid less, but you work more. So it's that balance of which way you want to go. Another potential downside to full-time is you have to earn a bachelor's degree. You can't get a full-time job in our industry without one. When you're earning that bachelor's degree, you're going to also be doing unpaid internships. For me, one of my unpaid internships was with NBC Olympics over in Italy as a logger for Bob Costas and Jay Leno. I earned my stripes, essentially. Once you have that degree and have done those internships, then you're going to land your entry-level full-time job. So this is typically like the second or third man in command for a production house, or it's an assistant editor, or something of that nature. After that, you can begin to freelance. You could freelance while you're also doing a full-time gig. So some people choose to freelance nights and weekends to earn extra money and earn extra experience. After you've done some freelance and you've had your entry-level job, then you're going to land a higher level position. So you're going to become the director of creative services, or the primary editor. And again, you can still supplement with freelance from there. So it's kind of up to you which route you want to go. If you go the full-time route and you need to go to college, there are tons and tons of options. You could major in broadcast journalism, screenwriting, mass communications, television production, graphic design, media arts, film studies, acting, journalism, lighting and set design, communication law. And these are just to name a few. So when you start looking for colleges, it's really important that you look at the program and what they're going to teach, so that you know if that program is the route you want to go. If you are in the TV and film program here at Fort Hays, you're going to learn three kind of genres of things. You're going to learn your editing software, where you're going to try to earn those certifications in Photoshop for graphic design, Premiere for video editing, and After Effects for your special effects. You're also going to learn your hard skills like camera operation, producing, acting, screenwriting, storyboarding, live productions, audio editing, technical directing, all those things that are the hard skills that will help you get a job in your future. You're also going to learn your soft skills. Public speaking, teamwork, and professionalism are really what drive people's success in any industry you choose, not just television and film. If you are in our program, there are also lots of projects you would do. You would do graphic design projects, like making movie posters and infographics. You would do a variety of video projects, like music videos, public service announcements, promotional videos for companies, television shows, short films, and commercials. And then you would also learn basics of animation by animating graphics, doing stop motion, or animating still pictures as a parallax project. So these are just a slight variety of different projects you would do if you choose the TV and film program. I hope this helps you kind of understand what the industry is all about and what the program's all about. In our coming up videos, we'll start talking about claymation and how to make a claymation project. Hope to see you and talk to you soon. Bye.